He expressed that they were close, in love, and all of that, right? And you notice the smile on his face when he's sharing that part of the story. Notice that, okay?
Yes, I think it was GC. We met in the same center. Wow. Yes.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video, I want us to review this podcast that Edochie went to. A lot of you know about it already. And first thing I'm going to say is that I like the fact that he restrained himself. When I say restrain, you know, when they broke up initially, Yul was very like, when I say vocal, well, vocal by his posts he was making on Facebook, online, on social media and all of that. But in this video, you would know, in this podcast, you would notice that he didn't say a lot, although he actually said that, you know, they are in court, there's so much he cannot say. But let's address the aspect he spoke about. And I always tell people, you know, I always say to people that when it comes to family and, you know, homes and marriages, I believe it's a topic we should not ignore, because societies that we live in are built, how do I say it? Let me say it properly. It's like, is the families or marriages produce the children that make up a society. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so society is made up of homes and families, and you know, so what happens in the families, in the homes and all of that has a bigger impact in society. So now I'm not going to waste too much of your time. Let me play it and we'll just address this aspect of this his podcast. Okay,
he had him at 23, so about the same.
Wow. So I'd like to ask, as a young man in an industry where you come across many beautiful women every day, why did you decide at 21 to get married rather than explore?
What will I say now? There's been a lot of stories about that, but I think it's a personal thing. Of course, we've known it. We got to know each other even before I got into. I think it was the year I took. Was it WAEC or one of those things then? Either WAEC or GC. That, yes, that was when we met.
Wow.
You know, so as I was getting into school, we're already, you know, like this.
So wait, you met
okay.
while you were writing
Now,
WAEC?
I want to address this part. So you started from saying his father had his, that is his father, Peter Edochie, had his own first child at the age of 23 or something like that, yeah? So that was where he started from. Then he had his own first child at 21. So here he explained how he met his wife. But notice where he said, you know, they were like this when he clicked or crossed his fingers to show how close or how tight, you know, his relationship with May was. Don't forget that we had this story where there was this narrative that May was forced on him by his parents or whatever. Well, he's the one that has explained how they met. They met themselves. The families did not introduce them. And he did his fingers like that to show that they were very close and they were very tight. In my opinion, if people decide to marry at the age of 22, well, is a choice. One of the advantages is have your children early and rest. You know what I mean? So let's leave that aspect. At least we clarify that May Edochie was never forced on him. They met each other, and from his fingers, he expressed that they were close, in love, and all of that, right? And you notice the smile on his face when he's sharing that part of the story. Notice that, okay?
Yes, I think it was GC. We met in the same center.
Wow.
Yes. That was when we met. And then, so by the time I was getting into the university and she was also getting into the university, we were already like, you know, and but I don't like talking about all that because...
Okay, so...
he doesn't like talking about all that, but you can see the smile on his face.
If you're coming across me for the first time and you do not know, my name is Summer Akko. I'm a Nigerian that lived abroad for many years and visited Nigeria for the first time in a long time and fell in love with Nigeria and shared my Japada story. And as we speak, I now own a shortlet and I'm very close to the airport. If you're coming into Nigeria, you need somewhere to stay, contact me, the number on the screen. If you want to stay in my shortlet, it's going to be the cleanest shortlet you've ever been in. I'm not bragging, it's a statement of fact. There are people that have booked me. They actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up. I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable.
So this is the estate where my shortlet is. Guys, I'm telling you guys, especially Nigerians abroad that have this terrible image of Nigeria. Not all, some people. So when some of them have come to stay in my shortlet, they are like, wow. They are like, this will even 5 pass abroad. You understand? So it's important. Not just choose any shortlet. Make sure you choose a shortlet in a nice neighborhood, in a safe neighborhood, in a clean neighborhood. No all this lousy, noisy neighborhood. Very peaceful neighborhood. In this estate, you can go for a walk even at night if you want, because it is that safe. There are actually a lot of foreigners that stay in this estate, and you see them walking around comfortably. Contact our WhatsApp number now to book. He has good memory of it.
In the university?
No. I got into university at 16. So by 21, 22, I was out. Yeah. Why are you surprised?
Because we can see like it is really early. So now removing
is it early?
Removing
to get married at 22.
To social construct and all of that.
Okay, right now it looks early, eh?
Right now, a 22-year-old man, Jump probably has kept him at home. He might be in your word now. A 22-year-old boy.
I think social media is distracting them. Then we had no distraction.
No, the country as well is not.
Okay.
Is not. I mean, 22 years old. In this era, a 22-year-old is trying to figure out their life.
Yeah, I think it's so. Social media is also messing them up. Everybody's busy with their phones. When I was about that age, there was nothing like social media. By 16, 17, you don't know what you want to use your life to. Straight up. Then would they build? Don't be that time would they build? What was that? We would go and build something we call boy rest. I don't know if you know about it. We were using to fetch water when we were small. You go out and pick up all the pieces.
Okay, let's not forget the aspect of financially being able to, be married. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be quick to say, oh, marry early or marry late. Do what works for you. Because the country know this Milo. A 22-year-old, to be honest, financially things are not, although he's making sense with social media is destroying the next generation, because people would rather be online playing, messing around and just laughing and consuming content, than focus on what really matters in their lives. And they forget that the content you're watching, those people that are putting the content there are making their own money. You know what I mean? So you find a way to make your own money. So let's leave all that out. Okay, let's go.
To build it. And you build it in, but social media is one of them. Everybody get phone,
Yeah.
phone all the time.
Yeah, we know all of that.
Life outside social media.
Yeah, it's true about all of that, because when we were growing up, there was no social media. So you found more authentic things to keep you occupied, okay?
Media.
So are you saying excluding social media, it is advisable for a 21, 22-year-old boy to settle down?
I've already talked about that. Let's go.
It wasn't like that. So you may not get married again.
At a young age.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't like that. So it's cool. And that's also, I think at a young age, that's the best time to get married. The older you get, you may not get married again.
Okay, that's a bit contradictory, because he ended up getting married again. Well, I don't know if they are legally married, though. I don't know if they are really married, though. But I be marriage be that one. 3 children don't enter. So he ended up getting married in his 40s to Judy. So that contradicts, what he's saying. I got his point, but okay.
Age.
Why?
I'm going to be very blunt. Time will come. I'm not saying marriage is bad, but there are times, that's why you see that a lot of people, men who have stayed without being married up to like 45, 46, they hard. They may try 2 years after 1 year, he said they don't break. Okay. You have to do. After a while, the guy will feel like, I beg, just, you may get to a point, you be like, I don't need.
There's the complexity, yes, of the emotions, the important decisions that you have to make.
I'm skipping all this side, though, because
21-year-old, even during your time when you say distractions.
I'm skipping all this. You can go to this Honest Bunch and watch the full. But let me, it's actually on YouTube. They are called Glitch Africa Studios. Okay, now you can go there and watch the rest, but let's address this aspect we want to address. Okay,
do you think that a 21-year-old,
I think so, mixed with people,
can't get thick voice, we be when they connect. Why he be?
The baby no fine like this.
But the voice
no
they now.
connect well.
The thick voice don't they now.
The voice they now.
For industry where babes they plenty.
Yeah.
Because I don't go where they do auditions. Nah, they're full everywhere.
Yeah.
So how were you able to manage that? I'm a young man, I don't marry, I dey go work, I dey see things, but I go still hold myself.
It wasn't difficult for me.
It wasn't difficult.
Okay, this one is interesting. He said it wasn't difficult for him. They're asking him how was he able to like be faithful, as a married man when there's so many girls available in the movie industry where he's in, right? But is this not the same movie industry where he met Judy? If he's claiming that, it wasn't hard, he was able to maintain, you understand? Okay, let's listen.
No, it wasn't. People are different. Some people are easily distracted. I'm not that kind of person. That's why, it lasted for a very long time, for years. And I don't regret it.
Okay, he said it lasted for a very long time, right? Okay, his marriage ended after, I think, 16 years, right? He said it lasted for a very long time. So the faithfulness lasted for a long time. But let's not forget that the stories that we hear is that him and Judy, they've been doing it secretly for a while. And some people accuse Judy of intentionally falling pregnant to trap him. I don't know about that, but these are the things. But he said the relationship don't dey for ground before. So don't forget that before they now came out to announce he's making her a second wife, there was already a baby. So if there's already a baby, I think the baby was the baby not even almost few months old at that time? So the pregnancy would have happened 9 months before the baby was born. So the relationship, if you calculate them, it don't take for ground already. You know what I mean? So he was married and already had the pregnancy relationship out there, right? Okay.
Because doing that early, it gave me the opportunity to have my children. The girl, the other boy. Even though I lost one in 2023, but my first child is 21 now. And when I look at her, I'm like, I try. So it wasn't. I wasn't distracted. Getting married at that age, it was one of the things. To me, it was one of the good things I did for myself at that time.
Oh,
But
yes.
you announced a second marriage in 2022. Was it not distraction that brought
Good
the
question.
second marriage?
No. I know. I'll tell you. I wouldn't want to go into that.
You not go into that now. You not go into that because say the answer go be bombshell. The answer will reveal a lot. The answer will expose a lot. Why, if it's not, is that not what I already said? If it's not distraction, how did you end up playing away match? Okay, let's hear, Sha.
But I'll touch something. See, there are things. Don't be everything they come out for public. You understand? Things always lead to things. That's why when I see people, having marital issues, I know they put mouth. I don't judge anybody because you have to be in someone's home.
Now, from here, I feel like he's indirectly trying to say there is a reason why he did it. And if you believe there's a reason why he did it, that means May must have done something. That is why he did it. So it is not about taking what's the English word now? Accountability for his actions of being unfaithful. It's like, you don't know what's going on in my life, why I ended up being unfaithful. Anyway, he didn't say. He did not say. But let's listen.
To know what's going on.
If you're not in that person's home, you wouldn't know. Certain decisions are taken because certain things happen. I don't know what you understand. And then something may happen to somebody and the person just goes crazy and runs out of the house. Now, if you don't know the story, what you're going to see from outside is this person done dey crazy. So, but me, my kind of person, I no go quick judge him. I'll ask, wetin make am crazy? I don't know what else.
You see, you make mistake to think say we no get sense. You know why I say this? This is the same you that came out and did an apology post, apologizing for his wife. And I remember the term he used, life happens. Life happens. He even said something about it's not her fault. If I'm not mistaken, there was a way he phrased it. It's not her fault. You didn't bargain for this. We can all be happy. He said life happens. He said he didn't intentionally plan to hurt her. That's not what you write. If truly there was something she did in the house that made you to run outside mad, according to the way he's saying it, oh, make I find that thing, make I read them. Make we know they talk. May no be like say hey, we just they make it up. Let me find it and read it. Here is the apology. That is the thing. We put them for social. That is the thing. Once you don't put them online, some of them they forget. They say we get amnesia, say they get memory problem. Look at what he wrote to his wife then. This is not what a man that there was an action at home that made him to run outside. This is not. Okay, listen to, let me read it. To my dear wife, Queen May Edochie, I acknowledge that I hurt you deeply and I have apologized to you countless times. I take the blame for my actions. You see that when you don't go put her out, truth don't already come out. If you can't they can't talk something, these are not the apology letter from a man that somebody made him to run outside mad. Abby, he said, I take the blame for my actions.
I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section. And if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight, but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website.
I agree with you that polygamy shouldn't be forced on anyone. You never bargained for this. Oh, sorry, for it. From the beginning, neither did I. If you ask me, I will tell you that this neither did I, You know, there was, if I'm not mistaken, where he said something like, it's like, because she was already pregnant, she had the baby. He didn't want the baby to like be without being a child born in a marriage, something like that. But my question to that is this. If men who play way much, will impregnate 2, 3, 4 women, right? Will you now go and marry all of them one by one because you don't want the children to be children that were not born in a marriage? You see that logic no make sense, right? Okay, he said, neither did I. So that means, listen, you never bargained for it from the beginning. Neither did I. It means that he too did not bargain for it. But he's now using polygamy and claiming polygamy to cover up, say, I goofed. This apology letter is not something a man that fell out of love, like, oh, my wife was so evil, was so this, was so that, so I'm running away from her. So men have left one marriage for another. Men, they do one. Women, they do one too. Say, I not do again, they face another side. But this kind of, don't be so. So he said, you never bargained for it from the beginning. Neither did I. You, Edochie, did not bargain for polygamy. That's what he wrote. When they go, they talk like, say, they forget, say, we don't already remember what they talked before. But I guess life happens. Life happens. What that means to me is that pregnancy with Judy was unplanned. But whether it was unplanned from Judy's side, we don't know. Whether Judy planned it or not, I can't say she did. I know they her head, so I can't be blaming her. I don't know. Right? But that is what people are accusing her of. You already know the whole story. I didn't do it to disrespect you. I said, I didn't do it to replace you. Hey! Una de year. I didn't do it to replace you, nor because I do not love you anymore. Una de year. He said no. He knows one thing, She mean I even Bible talk and say, stolen water is sweet. Water normally is just water. But because that weapons is thief, there's that intrigue. I don't forget all my English. That excitement of that way you go thief. Say, thief that water. You will come they sweet you because I be conny person. I am so smart. I was able to steal it. They didn't catch me. Some men do this unfaithfulness of a thing out of thrill. Some men, right? Okay. Now, Bele can go enter. And hey God. You know, when social media started pouncing at him and, you know, coming for him, he's the kind of stubborn type that is like, I go prove, say, on a drag, you know, go do me anything. Or I go prove, say, I think that's how it got to the point and got to the point and got to this point. Okay, he said, I didn't do it to replace you. Replace you. No, because I do not love you anymore. No, I have always loved you and always will. He said, these are not the write-up. Don't forget, I'm addressing where he's saying that, oh, you know, something I make man run outside. Now something I make man run outside. Okay. He said, I have always loved you and always will. I've been a good husband and a wonderful father. I've supported, if you ask me, I don't know if he's present in the life of his children. When I say present, nobody say they see them once in a while. Nobody that one be present to. If he's not present in the life of his children, I don't know how that is a wonderful father. I don't know. Okay. Now he said, wonderful father. I've supported all your hustle from day one. I have been an exceptional. I have been an exceptional father to our children till date, making sure they lack nothing and always there for everything. Out of 100, I have done 99 things right. Hating me because of one thing isn't the best. Listen to this. If one they understand simple, oh God, forgive me, my brain blast never wake up. But listen to this. He said, out of 100, I have done 99 things right. Hating me because of the one thing isn't the best. That means he is saying that ending up with Judy, getting Judy pregnant, and all of that is the one thing he has done wrong. Now, English, right? So he has done 99. I'm a good father. I have been. This one thing where I do wrong. In that statement, he has already said he did wrong. So you say that his initial plan was not to be a polygamous man, was not to try polygamy. He has said it a few times. When he said, you never bargained for polygamy, neither did I. He never planned to be polygamous. He is using Ogboju to claim polygamy. It was never his plan. Here he said it again. He has done 99 of 100. He has done 99 wrong. No verse for me because of this one I have done wrong. Do you know what it is for a man to be marrying you and saying that you are a thing he has done wrong? Oh God. He is calling his marriage or his relationship to Judy the one thing he has done wrong. He now said nobody is perfect. What is evil saying? I am not perfect. I shouldn't have done it all, but I did it. I am not, you are not. Nobody is except God. I assure you that nobody is trying to take your place. Here he's saying that Judy can never take your place. I have apologized to you countless times, sincerely from my heart. This is not apology from your man that there was madness in the house, or how did he say it? That he ran out of the house because of wanting. No. This is an apology coming from someone that realized that this woman no deserve what I have done. Am I making sense? You know, I said, I've apologized from several times from my heart. I'm sorry. I've always loved you and always will. But to anyone, like calm down, forgive, you know. But we can live peacefully and happily. You can't put 3 love hearts. That is, if na me they misinterpret am. When he put 3 love hearts, it's like 3 of us can live. Let me tell you guys, my personal opinion, I don't see Judy like someone that will live peacefully with the woman she met on ground. No, I don't believe it for 1 second. Because of her behavior at that beginning. I'm not into polygamy, but if a woman should choose, okay, you want to go and do polygamy, I believe that there is a need to be humble. Come in under the woman that is on ground. You understand what I'm trying to say? But when say things don't cool down now. That time when Kini used to come out and dance, when May lost a child and she came out and started testifying, Judy started testifying, she had a lot of behavior of a woman. I don't see her coming to take, that second position in the home, or whatever way you want to phrase it. I don't see it. And I'll keep saying it. Let you go and marry another woman on top of Judy. Let's see. Okay, so I wanted to come back and refer back to this. Okay, let's go back to the podcast.
I've led to it. So things always lead to things. But most times, social media doesn't get to hear everything. Yeah, social media fits here.
If, let me tell you guys what I believe. From this, don't forget this guy made a post, which I can't find now. I can look for it maybe some other time, or maybe I'll add it later, where he was saying that, oh, don't forget he tried character assassination. No forget. Oh, when he was making posts and said she went and did plastic surgery, saying a lot of things about May Edochie. Let's not forget it. But because his plans backfired, the more he was trying to attack her, the more Nigerians were attacking him. Because a lot of people were like, okay.
I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. Best accommodation in the deal. Best accommodation in the deal. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. Best accommodation in the deal. Best accommodation in the deal. Beautiful homes. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. We pick you up from the airport. I know damn shortly. We show you around town. I know damn shortly. We got you. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. I know damn shortly. Best accommodation in the GR. Check in, check out, check out, check. Loyalty and royalty, best of the best. Other hosts stay under duress. Charlotte's under stress. Say less.
Now you don't marry another. Now you give another woman belly. Now you don't marry another woman. You don't have. So why don't you leave her alone? She's not even speaking. She's not even attacking you. Why don't you leave her alone? After a while, he realized that his method no go work. He now started calming down. Sure, you understand? So this try to create that narrative. Let me tell you how I feel. If a man could come out and start posting what he was posting then, if to say May did anything, I believe you for don't talk and come out. I believe that time, but now I better say don't calm down small. That time when he was really on social media throwing stones, he would have said it if truly May did anything wrong, right? And like I wrote to you guys, read to you guys, listen to the apology video. I mean, apology post. You will see from there he's apologizing wholly and saying you have not done anything to deserve this. So all this trying to twist it to make it look like she must have done something. You know, go walk.
From 50% this way, then no go here from 1 to 50. Then they'll begin to judge from 50 this way. Do you understand? Without hearing 1 to 50. They are judging from 50 to 100. But they know here now 1 to 50 or 1 to 49 lead to 50 to 100. Do you understand? And then I'm this kind of person, for me, as a man, you know, go begin bring your family matter for.
Don't forget he did in the beginning, though. But I'm glad he's saying this. And I remember when this started, and I remember I made a video which I was saying that whatever you do, don't be doing this. This is the mother of your children. If you don't get respect for her anymore, at least respect the children. Sure, you understand? Now he's saying this because he has learned that you know go work. And a lot of people kept on saying it. Why? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm glad. And I'm saying this for a lot of people. If marriage no let do again, go your separate ways in peace. And another thing, I don't have issue with people sharing their story from the aspect of, a lot of you have read my book, you know, which is on Amazon if you want. If you want physical copy, the phone number, I'll put it on the screen. I always put it in the top pinned comment. I have my own stories. And if I wanted to do character assassination, I wouldn't have blurred his face, blur his name, keep his name out of it. I shared it as my personal story. If not to drag somebody that was my intention, I would put his face everywhere, put his name out there, put everything there. What is the it's not even something that I would even do. I could never do such a thing because I tell people it is possible. No matter how somebody hurt you or you hurt somebody, you can go your separate ways in peace. So you not do again. But to drag somebody, try to do a smear campaign, especially when you have children with somebody. I would never be a fan of that. There is no need for that. Right? So I'm saying this for those that want to share their stories, relationship stories, marriage stories, whatever. Think about it. There's no need. You will not plaster all over social media and start. So in his own case, we know who his ex is. So we know who he was referring to when he was making all those posts. And I'm glad that whether na maturity or whether he has learned by force, because Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians no agree, make it drag me and insult her. People no agree. After a while, I think he has learned that he shouldn't go there because he no go work in his favor. And I'm glad he's saying this. But this was not his disposition. You know, this was not his way in the beginning. No, he later changed way.
They talk everything for outside. Social media no be caught. You understand? People want to always hear. If you write anything that will the society will get something from, you will see 200 comments. Write anything, man and woman, marital, you will see 10,000 comments. Everybody just wants to know what's happening in another person's
people like
life.
drama, true.
So for me, not be everything I go con there.
People like drama, truly. And do you know there are some people that will actually say, so if I talk about my ex, I will get more views. If I talk about my ex-wife, I will get more views. Let me come and do more. Let me come and, or even ex-husband, let me come and do more. They don't care the mess that they are leaving for their children to grow up and inherit. You know, some people say, naughty day, they're naughty day. You don't know what that may bring. Your children may grow up and be embarrassed about some things that were put out there. What if tomorrow they go to school and they are teenagers or whatever, and their children are old enough, you know, their classmates are old enough to Google and find out all these things? How would you feel? So sometimes people are just being selfish. The money that will come out of it right now. And not be say they're hungry. They can, let me say, one content that is regular content may give you, let's say, 50 views. But the one where you insult your ex go give you 70 views. Is 50 views not okay in this life if you're not just greedy and you're not caring about whatever happens to your children in the future, whatever? You're pursuing that money, that extra money you will get from the drama. Is it not this money, when we won't carry all this money go at the end of the day? That you will destroy your name, no shame, nothing. At the talker, if you don't feel shame for yourself, shame for your children. At least respect them. Okay.
The little way they don't hear, no problem. May they hold that one. And no be everything. I don't see the need at this time to bring out she do this one, she do that one. In 1992, he do. That's not.
Yeah, you tried and failed now. See that question. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't want to talk when they are talking. You know, that guy asked the question. I want you guys to hear. But he tried it. He failed. He tried it at the beginning to want to say, and then he saw that people were not buying his narrative and then he stopped it. But listen to the question this guy asked him.
She do this one. She do that one. In 1992, he do. That's not a man.
But she do anything. This your laughter. Wait. This is laughter. This is laughter gone long. I said she do anything.
That laughter is deceptive. Is a laughter he didn't answer, but he's making it like that's what they call insinuating. He's making it look like if I begin talk now, you know, he didn't say anything, but indirectly he's making it look like she did something. For me, that na manipulation be that one.
Laugh.
Utilizing
you don't mind being the villain, because from what you explained to me now, we know. I mean, we're on the internet and the social media people.
Okay.
As it stands right now.
Okay.
They don't see you as the good person.
Okay.
Are you saying that you don't mind being the villain in this story?
I don't mind.
So if we're going to utilize the little, you say you know go fit talk everything, say not just small. So from that small that we already we just need you to just give us another small that we not go far.
Yeah, I understand. So, I know. Anytime I sit down for a podcast, they must go to family because that one they help us.
Because if that's one thing about content creation. If people now use drama to know you, your content no go dey sweet them when you no do drama. A lot of people don't go watch until you do drama. And you'll now be forced to maintain drama. You understand? That's why I tell people, be careful what you want to use as your content. If you're not careful, that's all you'll be known for. You try to branch out, you know go happen. People go, they say, come and talk your family matter. Come and tell us how your husband or how your wife do this one or do that one. And their own private life, or they will keep their own. Now your own they won't do entertainment.
The level of curiosity. So we would like to know, inside the small that you can give us, did you consult in the process? Did you consult May before, taking it up with Judy? Was there like any conversation that, oh, I want to do this thing, oh, Alpha, oh, now you know.
Okay, very good question. I won't go into this.
Very good question, and you know the answer. Very good question. You will answer and make we know. Make we check something. Hey, I know.
Things I won't talk about. Matter day for court. Don't be everything I will come talk outside.
Okay, good. It day for court. But if not truth, you talk for court. If you know they worry, you go talk the truth come out. Sure, you know. Because there's been stories that they were denying in court, whatever. I know they like hearsay. I like to hear from the horse's mouth. But this one now, he avoided the question. Anyway, if not truth, you talk for court, it shouldn't be a problem. Because if not truth no they shake. As you talk for here, now you go still talk for court. So you have nothing to hide, right? So it's either you told them in court that one thing, so you don't want to talk and maybe you no contradict waiting the court. If what you're saying is the truth, it should be truth here and truth in court. Abi? Okay.
And it'll be everything. I'll say the much I feel, I can. Not everything.
But you have not said any much. You have not said
anyhow you like me, you drag the matter, and that's still the one where I want to talk. I go talk. You know, go drag out. You're free to ask me any question. But at the same time, it's what I'm comfortable
to discuss.
Yeah, she asked me a question. She said, I don't mind
being the villain.
I don't mind, honestly. And I'll tell you why.
Honestly, I'm not saying he should answer a question he's not comfortable with, but don't stylishly push a narrative. That one I know like. When they ask her whether there was anything May did and he laughed like that, he was pushing a narrative indirectly. You know what answer? No answer. No use style. So, okay, let's continue.
You can't please everybody.
True.
That's one. You cannot make everybody like you.
True.
It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
If you have that at the back of the mind, you are forcing yourself to let me please everybody. Chances are that two things will happen. Either you get derailed, you forget your mission, or you die. Let me not mention names, but I know people who have gone on that route. They are having issues rather than tackle the issue. They are trying to please people. If I do this thing where go suit me, it go vex some people. So make I never do unfair. Make I do. In the process, you make wrong decisions and you go. And when you go, you don't go, bros. They go put you inside ground, level you, and life goes on. And the people you are trying so hard to please, don't give a damn. Everybody.
It's true. You cannot please everyone. You cannot, you know what, people will go hate you, go still hate you. People will go like you. But where I have an issue is don't indirectly try to make people to hate somebody else. Don't indirectly try to make people to hate your ex-wife. So the same way where you know, say, this one, that one, you too. You understand? Who will hate you, whatever. But to now be the reason why people hate your ex-wife from what you say or the assumptions you create, that is an issue.
Moves forward. So, I can't come out now, set a camera and begin to, tell people, hey, in 1992, she was here. I be man, oh. I guess some kind of things where man no they do. Get some kind of talk where if you be
now you know say you be man. I'm glad you don't they mature, they go small. You go so boy see how in that your baby. I'm glad, he's saying the truth is a man. Okay, not even just being a man, because sometimes it make you look like, oh, men are more matured, women are immature. No, every human being should behave maturely. As long as you're an adult, you understand? So whether you're a man or a woman, there should be limits. But the beginning, he was not claiming this being a man. But I think he has learned. You remember that time when they used to do all this easy milli and pettiness, they've calmed down a lot,
You go be like woman.
You see, I don't like that when they say be like woman, because I'm a woman. But maturity is what it takes. A woman can be matured, a man can be matured. So to create this image that men are matured, and I know women can be petty, we know, but that narrative, I know they like when people like say, okay, men are matured, they know when to stop, but women don't know how to stop. We need to start changing that too.
Talking. I don't know what they understand. Most important thing is that we are both fine. Nobody is perfect. And like I said, I wouldn't want to go into all that. I don't think it's necessary.
You are both fine because May is a strong woman. What happened could have destroyed May. Let me say it again. Oh. Some men or women choose say they don't want to marry again. They go leave their husband or leave their wife, face their front. This one no happen like that. It happened. It was enough to be a shock to her system. So women could have gone into depression. Do you know the shame, the way people were trying to say, so people wanted to push that your husband must have left you for a reason. You know, that woman out there is better. There is something, must be something wrong with you. But do you know what I mean? Thank God. Say people stood up and said no. They decided to stand by her. So you are both okay. You are both fine. It didn't come easy for May. May not be strong woman. She will not be fine. The way it happened could have been devastating. So let's not forget that fact. Okay, you're both doing okay. Olden days, I keep saying it, and olden days, so she go become the abandoned woman. Where she even get mouth safe, they would have forced polygamy on her. Judy will come there and act as the Queen of Sheba. She called herself Queen Sheba. Why did they talk? It was where she did something that time. May would have been oppressed in the olden days. Thank God that things are no longer the way they used to be. So you are both fine. Don't make it sound so easy. Her being fine today, it did not come easy. Okay, let's not forget that too.
Nobody is perfect. If now whether things happen. Just stay. But I go hold on.
Good.
Because I won't, no, seriously, yeah. I'm telling you. No, babe, I'm a man, come on. I'll be real man. I go set camera out now, they finish my ex-wife. No, now, I wish her well, trust me. I wish her the very best. I want her to be fine. Normally, I don't even like discussing.
Yes.
But now that, because like I said, once I sit for podcasts, they must go there and go. You know, a lot of people on social media, they were writing all sorts of things like, I don't want her to progress. That's all nonsense. You know, me, the last thing I'll ever do is to plan evil for anybody. I'm a traditional man.
Plan evil for anybody. Is cheating not evil? I'm sorry. Okay, he didn't plan to cheat. I be waiting. I want talk. Plan. Do you know? Do you know how much cheating hurts? Do you know how much it hurts? Especially a woman that loves you. Do you know how it hurts? So which evil pass that one? I don't laugh already. Okay, let me just play this.
I keep for tradition to work for you, they keep your hand clean. I no go plan evil for you, husband material. I no go plan for you. They go. But if you plan for me, you go collect.
I didn't realize at first the guy the guy that is wearing white, his name, they call him husband material. But I kept on wondering, why did he keep saying husband material? And then I realized that's what that guy is called.
But the day I begin to plan for you, I go also collect. That's so tradition be. So I wish her the very best. Now, both of us know everything will lead to certain things. So it's not, I won't go into all that. But I wish her the very best. That's the mother of my 3 children. There were 4, lost one. That's the mother of my 3
now
children.
You know.
I want her to progress. Trust me. Any good thing we go reach her, make it reach her.
Let's not forget that when their child died, he came out dancing with Judy. Let me tell you guys, if Judy danced by herself, you danced by himself, it go different. But to come out and dance with the other woman when the mother of your children was mourning, it's not nice. It can never be justifiable. If Yul danced by himself, we can even try to he was trying to make himself happy, because people mourn differently. But to be dancing with the other woman, okay, let me continue.
There are people on the internet inspired by I don't know who are trying so hard to make sure they hold me down. Every day they write all sorts of nonsense about me, make one person progress, make the other person no progress. That's all nonsense. You can't stop anybody's shine. It hasn't stopped me from having my fans. In the last 4 or 5 years, I've been the most talked about Nigerian. I posted, no be joke. Go on Facebook. Anything I post, boom, it's everywhere. So I still have people who love me. At the same time, everybody cannot love you. So I'm not trying, I'm not hustling to let them like me.
You mentioned your children.
Yes.
And I'd like to know, what's your relationship with your children?
Beautiful.
Your daughter?
Yes.
Very close?
Okay, let me shock you.
Answer the question. This is not psychology. Very close, yes or no? Shocking her by showing a video, it doesn't answer that question. Are you very close? You understand? Let me say this. There are some fathers and mothers that are in the same house with their children and they are not very close. So let's not even try to pretend about any of that. What I'm saying, they ask you question. It will just they laugh. Go just after they laugh. Okay.
You know, social media, they write a lot of things. First of all, I would never, in my right senses, even in my wrong senses, try to do or speak ill about my children. Never. Never. No matter what goes on. All right? She's my daughter. I love her. Dania is my daughter. I will love her till the day I die. And nothing is going to change that. She's 21. I don't expect her to understand. When I was 21, I don't understand my papa. I understand my father now that I'm 44. But at 21, I don't understand what my papa they do. That time, a lot of times we couldn't get along. I needed to get older to know, say, certain decision where this man takes, see waiting cause more. I don't know what else.
Okay, let me say this, right? If it's just that the parents broke up and the father is with another woman, that is not even the big, because let me tell you, it will not be the first one that one marriage, and although the way it ended was not the usual way it would be, man went with another. That's not the thing. It's the pettiness online, all those coming out, and there are a lot of things that were going on that were not nice. Sure, you understand? So the children can be like, okay, our parents are no longer together, but that's where it ends. The social media drama coming from Yule's side, or not be May's side, coming from Yule's side is not nice for the children. This girl is matured enough, his oldest child is matured enough to have friends that she does not want to be embarrassed online. Say, see what they go on with the father or their family. That is where I say, if you can only say marry, I think after some time, you learn, you go notice they don't do like before. If you guys notice, him and Judy, they've really calmed down a lot, right? But he has to remember that it's not just that, oh, my father, like the girl will be like, oh, her parents split up. It's just the drama the father was doing online that would be embarrassing for the girl that is old enough, to have friends that are old enough to observe what was going on. That is the aspect that I saw as the issue.
So I have nothing against her. All right? Nothing. I was in Lagos I think was it last week? I was in Lagos last week. And she came with her mother. And I saw her. She came to greet me. That was when I think I saw a video.
Okay, this one now is tricky. She came with her mother to where? Maybe to court, because they have their court kitty, and I think it's going on in Lagos, right? Now, when he's talking about he's close with his children, he's this, he's that, and he said he came to Lagos. So now I'm thinking, does it mean that May lives in Lagos? So if May lives in Lagos, and I don't know this aspect, if any of you know, let us know. If May lives in Lagos and he lives in Abuja with Judy, when is he getting a chance to see his children? So he said she came. I feel like they dodged his sentences somehow. We say, go feel. For me, I feel like he had not seen her for a while. So they went to court. She came with the mother to where? Did they come to your house to visit you? Did they come to the hotel where you were staying? Oh, no. Where did they came to? Okay.
Video that was trending on the internet. Yeah, she was, ranting and ranting. I looked the video. I said, this is my daughter. Stubborn picking like the papa. I leave her. Last week,
I think the girl, I'm not sure, but I think the girl made a video where she was giving out or cursing out people that were addressing her and making videos about her and stuff like that. I think something like that happened, and that is what he was talking about. She wasn't attacking her father. She was attacking people that were talking about her.
I was in Lagos for our court stuff. Mm-hmm. So she came with the mother. And I said, come.
You see, I didn't even realize. I've watched this podcast before, but I didn't even remember that he said it. So the girl came with the mother to court on the normal day. Now, so father and pikin supposed to meet on a normal day. More they talk through.
Yeah, come here, come and hug me. She hugged me. I say, you're too stubborn, or you too do. She started laughing. I said, listen, don't insult people on the internet. I told her, I said, it's okay if you have your opinion on things. It's cool. Me, I always have my opinion on things, but no matter what you do, don't go out, insulting people, and anybody who talks you insult. I told her, I said, no, that's absolutely wrong. Put out your views on things, but don't insult people. She said, I'm sorry, Dad. I said, yeah.
Okay, so if you had such a great relationship going,
they asked him if he's close with his daughter, and this is his definition of being close. That he came to God, she came to meet him in court, where they have court case. Now that one be closeness. Okay.
Yes.
Why at some points do people say that she tried to change her name? Because if you had such a great relationship going on, why did that happen?
Why did what happen?
Her changing her name.
That's what I told you now. I said something here. I don't know, but maybe you were not following me. I said my daughter is 21. Okay. I need to cut her some slack. Do you understand? She can't understand me, who is 4. It's easier for me to understand her because I've been 21 before. But she has never been 44. I don't understand. So I give her, there will be that...
Some grace.
Do you understand? There will definitely be that tilting to the mother's side. It's normal. I don't know what you understand. It's very normal. But I won't say because of that, we no go talk again. I don't know what you understand. People will say different things. People say, okay, let me show you a video. But I didn't post this because I don't want to, anything I do with my children, I put it out. Anything I do. Right now, we're in court. There's a court order that I shouldn't post anything that has to do with my children, the ones in Lagos. That's why I don't. If you notice, I don't.
Okay, so that confirms it. The ones in Lagos. So that means May lives in Lagos then, and he doesn't live in Lagos. So, I know.
But I'll show you this video because after seeing them in court, I went to my son's school, the one who's 8 is going to be 9. That's the video. That's me in the school.
So he came to Lagos for court case, and then he saw his children, and that's it. Now they show evidence now, say he came to Lagos for court case.
I can run through this phone now, and I'll show you.
I'm saying this, so let's listen to what I want to say. When marriage ends like this, if this guy, where they claim Odogu, if he had done things properly, these children should be able to say, okay, our parents are no longer together, but they can still have a good relationship with their father, whereby their father they can even go visit their father, come back home, and the man, as the leader of his home, as he always claim. This is why I always talk about people like, I'm not a fan of Ned Nwoko, but when I watch that, no matter what, all these marry up and down, born up and down, I'm not a fan of it. But if you don't happy, you don't happen. Being able to let those children feel like siblings, I praise men that are able to achieve it. You cannot be Odogu and you have not achieved something like that. Look at, what is this? Davido too. Davido has to be 4 how many children from 4 different women, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 different women. But you see Davido, you see how they feel gathering children together. I respect men that are able to do that. For children to have the same father or whatever, the same mother, and these children grow separately as strangers, and you're claiming to be Odogu as a man, and you're not able to coordinate your children, forget about the women, coordinate your children to feel like one as siblings, is a failure. It's a failure.
Another video when I came to Lagos this is May. I think I came in March. I was there too. I'll show you the video. I'm always present. But not be everything you go post for social media. So leave people.
Always is a big word. Always present. You came in March. You came in May. That is not always present. That is not. Left to me, I go say, move to Lagos. Let your children see you more often. That's my opinion.
Talk. I don't know whether you understand me. Don't be everything. Let me show you my chat with one is in the university now. The girl is done. The girl has finished university.
I think you should show me this one.
Okay, let me show you. Okay.
Girlie's girl.
This one is the second boy. The first boy I lost it. That's Carl. Okay. This is he told me about a trip.
Thank you.
They want to make a trip to China. And I said no, forget. go school first.
Still streets.
Look, what do you see? Don't call out the amount. What do you see?
Yeah.
That's what I sent to him, right? Let's see the date. What's this date? Which date are you seeing here? This is Sunday. What date is showing there? Can you see? Okay, let me zoom this. Can you see a date here?
Yes.
What? 17th of May. That's like last week. So it means that 17th of May, last week, I sent money to my son, the one in university. What social media people want is if I send this thing, I go scream one time. Now that thing I go they do. I don't know where it's at. Now that thing I go they do. You go come carry your whole family matter, bring outside. Yeah. Do you understand? It's not necessary. If I have to set camera all the time to answer everything when they talk, I go lose focus.
No be lie.
I'm telling you, I go turn to content creator. I have to still be me. Leave people to talk. Most important thing is what I have to do as a father, I must always do it. I showed you. You know, no say this guy video there. You take my phone. I can show you like 2 or 3 more if you want. Show you the ones back. I can show you the ones from even some months back.
Interesting.
The one in the university now, when he was still in secondary school, just before he graduated, I was also there a few months ago. I was in a video with 2 of them. All of them did my phone.
Oh my God.
So these are things that.
So turning up for graduation, turning up once in a while, that is what you call always present? Really? Okay.
Time you go to court and they say, when I say but it's not the kind of once you go post for social media. Don't be everything that they put for social media. No, you will just reduce yourself and start.
Reduce your steez.
You understand? Steez go now. Everything.
So in all of this, in 2023, you lost your son.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot that people say about grief and how, especially men, deal with such situations.
Yeah.
You know, how did you deal with that incident?
It was tough. Believe me, it was tough. It's a period of my life that I don't like remembering. But I'm this kind of person. No matter what happens to me, I need to be strong. That's me. Good experience, I get stronger. Bad experience, I get stronger. Every experience, I get stronger. That's me. Not the
I don't really like I tell you, you guys can go to this Glitch Africa studios and you can watch the whole of it. The video is long. I'm not going to do all of it, but I just want to touch on some sides. Like when the son died, I understand what he ended up saying, that people grieve differently. Somebody can just sit in one corner and be mourning, while the other one will just go out and be lively and try to forget and all of that. But where he got it wrong, he's coming out to dance. And then there was a time he made a post saying that was his best year. It can never sound good for a man to call the year his son died the best year of his life. I don't know. I think at a point he was so focused on proving to people that he's okay, I'm okay, that he miss. I feel like he miss Yan to prove point to people say, "Unabashi no affect me," and then he said that. In the real sense of it, calling the year your child died the best year of your life was definitely wrong. So I'm going to skip some of this. Like I said, if you want to go watch, you can go watch it on this people's kidding. I'm only just what's it called, analyzing the video. Sorry.
Grief in different ways.
True.
That's what
I'm
skipping. Nonsense. Some people will want, everybody they attack him. Now that
one. If you forgive her and continue, you have confirmed to her that you don't condone. Your wife is cheating on you.
Good. They're man not supposed to cry. I don't agree.
And there are also some things where you don't say man not supposed to.
Yes,
you say, once you find your wife is cheating on you, leave her immediately. Men, stop tolerating nonsense all in the name of marriage.
Straight up.
Don't negotiate anything with her.
Yes.
Don't condone.
Yes.
Don't discuss with her boyfriend.
Yes.
Let her go quickly and move on. If you forgive her and continue, you have confirmed to her that you are a weak man. Danger looms for you. That decision will come back later to haunt you. Women deal mercilessly with weak men.
Never be weak.
This is the man that was unfaithful to his wife. Give belly outside. He's now telling men not to tolerate what he was expecting May to tolerate. Now they see that double standard. Now they see that double standard. Okay.
Mr. You. Sorry, Chief. Chief,
No,
sir. Sorry.
I'm not a
Chief,
Mr.
you.
Hi,
Edochie.
Chief, actually.
By 10:25, I'm on AM.
Was it yesterday? They post steady now. I go knock another one today again.
Please,
People
can
need
you
to be
go
learning.
further? Because this thing, it looks to me like conditioning a man. A man should not cry. Men should leave. Men should this. Men should that.
Let me tell you something. God sent me. I be God sent for this. I did tell you. God sent me to help people.
And you couldn't help you couldn't help yourself. You couldn't help yourself to be faithful. You couldn't be I beg. Okay.
And women. I talk about men and I talk about women. Okay? It's not like I only talk about men. I say it, I tell people, it's just like the love thing. Let me tell you. Women actually love stronger than men, deeper than men, do you know? But the problem is that many men are moving with women that don't love them. And they feel they love them. They spend money, but the woman don't love you. If you jam woman will love you, that is invested in you, God have mercy. She can take you know, even take bullets. You go knock down the person who won't fire you. If a man is truly in love with you, that man will take a bullet for you. If a woman is truly in love with you, the woman go knock you. I say that enemy who won't fire you, the woman go knock him down. You know, go fire one bullet. If she truly loves you. The problem is that many men deal with women who don't love them. Just they waste their time. So you don't get that commitment from her. That commitment where they find, you know, go see her because she's not into you. She's into someone else. I don't know whether you understand. I know one mention.
That was a known fact.
Example with the recent matter where they for Gram.
And I your take for the matter with this.
Wait, I no go call them. Bros, they worry about blah blah blah. Madam, they protect so and so. Now the one way in mind they. You know how much we're gonna give that one? And they tell you. But people don't understand. Women love deeper. But just find the one who love you. You go say
but at the end of the day, I go find the one who love and I go abuse them. Abuse that misuse how do they speak the English now? Abuse the whole thing because woman love one and I go to say go chop shit. That is where when they take jam rock. Because let me tell you one thing, when a woman loves you, truly she can do anything. But when that love come out, when you kill that love finish, you go be like poo for her eye. You go be like, because you see that you can kill the love someone has for you. You can. Don't I don't know what's wrong with me today. The words I want to use are not coming out. You know, don't take that love for granted. Because it gets to a point where the woman will be like, why am I wasting my time? Why am I, you know, with all this energy she's investing, she's ready to catch bullets for you. She won't look and say, this man, where are they ready to catch bullets for? Does he even deserve me to catch bullets for him? If I die for her today, now better death I die, I just waste my life. There are women that are ready to die for a man. But sometimes you ask yourself, this man, he rich make I die for her. You understand? But it's when that woman pulls away, that people that pull away, neither they see. But what it make her get to the point where she pull away, say that bullet, you know, gonna catch her for you again. I beg, let's listen.
How you go can't they know the one we love you?
You can tell. That's why I teach men to be real men. It's not about, see, they know they know they mumu for woman. No. If you mumu for woman, you can't get a real woman. You must set boundaries.
By mumu, how do you mean?
Mumu na anything where she do, you take her.
Okay. But you expected me to take anything where he do. You see the double standard? Excuse me. He said not be anything where she do, you go take. But he wanted me to take what he has done. You see?
Anything where you do, you take her. I love you. No, you must set boundaries. You must set boundaries. Whether it's your girlfriend or wife. Your wife or your girlfriend must know that there are lines you can't cross. There are certain things you will do, and relationship or marriage don't end though.
Oh, is that what happened? That was what happened. He go give woman a belly outside. He born. May said relationship is over. Let's not forget, oh. So he does not realize that thing he's saying can be flipped around. Because what is good for Greece is also good for Uganda. What is good for Greece? What is good for Greece is good for Uganda.
Yes, and be strict with it. my brother, she go love you more.
Oh.
No fear, you no go.
Give us example.
I'm telling you now. No, they give you. Don't be a matter. They break so.
No, examples.
I'm telling you, women they don't love weak men. They like strong men. A man that can set a boundary and enforce it. You see this thing, I don't like him. Don't do it. No be saying make we just they do anything you like do. Nah lie. You think she loves you? No. Go look where there might be somebody else outside. And when there's someone outside, don't just say, okay, she's cheating.
Bear in mind, though, this is a man that had a woman outside, though. So they flip him around in your head as you're listening to him. I don't think he realizes, like, as he's speaking, he did point one finger, like, to share this story. But 4 other ones are pointing at him. Flip it around as he's speaking, be flipping it around, and you see that he's speaking about himself. And he's condemning himself in the process. You don't realize.
Why is there someone else? I love to ask questions. I don't know what it is. There might be something that person outside has that you don't have. Study.
Okay.
Don't just say, no, something.
Fear God.
No, I did tell you.
Okay.
I'm a very deep person. I'm not just. I did study things. There is something. I don't understand. But I'll tell you, God made me very strong. Very, very strong. Not just for my sake, but also for the sake of other people, men and women, so that I can teach. Especially, men need to be guided. We used to have a lot of, men were stronger back in the days of our forefathers. Today, because of love and the white man's religion, men don't.
So because of love, he's basically saying our forefathers did not love. Okay, so he's making it look like this love is as if love is a bad thing. So men should not love; he should just be strong. So being strong now minus love, Abi, love and strength don't go together. Okay.
Men now they are ready to do anything, just make it be say, I love this guy, I love you, go to mumu. No.
So according to him, loving a woman is mumu. Abi?
I don't know what they understand. You must set boundaries. And there's something people don't know. Look. Men and women are not the same.
Okay, let's hear.
Wiring no be the same.
Let's have it.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wiring no be the same. The problem a lot of men have, or one of their problems, is that they relate to women the way they will relate with their fellow man, and they get things wrong. Women are wonderful people if you understand them. If you don't know them at that time, some things deal with you. If you understand them, why are they not be the same? The moment a man or a woman begins to, most times, in most cases, there might be exceptions. Most cases, once a woman begins to cheat, she has checked out. Brain don't check out. Emotion don't check out. That's why you can hear voice notes where they mock the husband join. I'm not blaming anybody. I don't know what led to
I'm thinking here is referring to this story of Frank and Sandra Edochie. You know, I didn't follow the whole story, so I don't know their story, but I think that's what he's referring to.
Corny. You understand? I don't want to say this person a demon. This no, concern me. We just talk our normal talk. That's why you can see chat voice note. They go the rubbish organ for house. It's a normal not for all women. Many women, the moment they begin to cheat, they don't check out. So there's nothing like, I forgive you, forgive waiting. You're a weak man. No, once she, it's gone. It go pay you, yes, but gone.
What if the
Don't make that mistake.
What if the roles were
Switch.
reversed?
Thank you.
Yeah, reverse.
Say now the man now the woman catch when they cheat.
Okay, now let me tell you something about men. I'm not saying they should, but like I said, wiring for men and women are different.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that a man, no be me cause am, no be me make am, na so it be, na so God. You understand? Before they go say, no be me, na so I see am. Do you know that a man can have his wife? That's why some people tell you that men are promiscuous in nature. But not them talk. A man can have a wife, have 3 side chicks outside. Buy all of, just the listener. Buy all of them house. But there's a boundary. The day where any of them say, hey, this your wife. Let you go see that day, you no go like them. And most cases or some cases, it may not even affect the love that he has for his wife.
I beg.
I'm not saying...
I beg, if you love somebody, at least respect them. Respect them. Apart from even respecting just on the sake of respect, what about respect your body? Body where you go shook for another place, you can't say wife where you love, you can't shook for her body. You love somebody who is exposing her to diseases, putting her at risk. Because if you go carry something from outside, come inside, you go give her. How do you love somebody and put their lives at risk? Let's call a spade a spade. Some people say use condom. Not be everything condom to prevent. Go and Google it. The STDs that condom cannot prevent, them plenty. Them plenty. You see, if you go outside Africa, let me say outside Africa, or you both style, you will see that the chances of a man being unfaithful and the chances of a woman being unfaithful is equal. You get my point? Now, Nigeria, women have over the years been told, a man can do this. Another thing is poverty. Women are the poor ones because they are the stay-at-home moms and they were raised to wait for a husband that is rich to come and marry them. So they marry this rich man and the man is doing all these things. They can't speak because where I won't go. I have no home. This is the only house I have. May they not throw me outside. Some women endured for that. Stigmatization is why some women endured. So all this wiring, why I come say now our own wiring can't different. Shebi he is claiming to be a pastor. When God created, if God felt that a man needed to have 3-4 women, why did he create only one? Why you not create 3 women for a man? You see, all these things African men like to use to, this is the brainwashing that's been going on for centuries to make women feel like it's all greed. And from day one, the men have always been providers. So women are stuck because it's like, where do I go? Who go feed me? Who go this? So they stay for that reason. Go to society where men and women typically are working 50%, 50-50, and the stigmatization is not the same. If you're a unfaithful woman, shame on you. Faithful man, shame on you. The shame not the big pass for one side. Let me tell you guys, I am against unfaithfulness, no matter who does it. But to use all this narrative to make women feel like it's a man thing, it's a lie. You know, say before, now do you know look at this thing is about to narrate, right? But let me tell you guys, you know, recently when I started hearing all these stories about grown men in their 40s finding out that their father is not their father, that means their mother was unfaithful. Do you know how many people have come out recent years coming out to say they found out that 2 out of 4 children did not belong to the man? 1 out of 2 children did not belong. 4 out of the whole 4 children, none of them belong to the man. And they say a man can cheat and still come home and still run his home and still be there for his wife. Those women that did it, did they not? Did they not do it? They were unfaithful and they were still running a home and looking like faithful wives at home. But we know they talk nonsense. Let's condemn this behavior no matter who does it. Men that end up finding out that none of their children belong to them is not fair on them, especially if they were faithful to their wives, or women that later found out the man has several children outside, is not fair on the women as well. So all this narrative, okay, let's listen to him more.
It's good, okay? But I'm telling you how men are wired and how women are wired. But for women, most women, the moment you begin cheat with another person, that attention, that respect where you get for the husband is gone.
Did you hear what I said? There was a guy, was it not 2-3 years ago, that said they are in America. They were trying to apply for visa for their parents. It now came out that their father is not their father, but their mother is their mother. Two of them, two men, they found out. Did the woman check out? She did not check out. Sorry, I don't want to laugh. This is a serious conversation. She did not check out. She stayed in her marriage. Now they are old couple, old man and a wife. She stayed in that marriage. She did not check out. But she was unfaithful. She had 2 children. You know, say if now one pikin, they mistakenly find her, say, no, be the man get her. I go say, okay, maybe they mistakenly mix her baby up in the hospital. But they say that the DNA showed that the woman might be the mother of the children. But the man is not the father of the children. 2, not 1 time. So these women that did these things were unfaithful, but at home, they did not check out. So what is he talking about? They ran their home like other women were running their home. That's why the men did not know. I beg you.
Many times, yes. No matter how much women try to fight this, that is the truth. I don't know what you understand. That's the truth. So, now so it be.
But you know, some women might go and cheat just to pay back. Not like they've stopped loving you, but they feel like you deserve some sort of punishment. Because they are always excusing you men to say, pray for him. The devil took control, but he will come back. Just pray for him. And women are also, some women say, why don't pray for her too? You know, the devil took over. Or maybe she wants remorse.
That's why, okay, sorry to cut you.
No,
that's why I said not. There'll always be exceptions. I know a lady who left her husband and she was asked why. He said the man they cheat. Meanwhile, the man know they beat him. I know if this lady.
So he's saying man know they beat him. So no only beating is the reason to leave a relationship. STD, you know, be reason to leave relationship. Disrespect of the man sleeping outside is not enough. He, according to this narrative now, like, only when man beat you, now you go okay.
If he catch him say he cheat, the man go they beg him. I'm sorry, you know. He leave the man. The person he's dating now, they cheat 10,000 times more than the man.
The person she is dating now.
Sorry, not he. She is dating
made up
now.
story, super story.
Pass the man. He go even if he catch him, he go down and say, "What you they disturb me for? You know, she say this girl fine pass you. Do you have that? Don't come, leave me alone."
Yeah, and they sat you down and told you this story. It's very easy to cook up a story to portray your message, say correct.
That's good though. But you know that she has remained with the man.
So what happened?
Do I know? We'll go ask them. I go give you the woman number.
No.
So you see that the problem was not the cheating. What was the problem?
What was the problem actually?
It's a made up story.
Very good question. We'll go ask the woman.
Because she does not exist. The woman is talking about is made up that story.
They still there with the man. Both of them, sometimes they go fight. Sometimes you go catch that girl. Don't go fight.
The video is getting too long. Oh, sorry guys, let me skip.
From fights, you know? Women don't like weak men.
Hey.
That's one of them.
When you talk about weak men, let me tell you my definition of a weak man. A man that does not do his role as a man. That's a weak man. A man that loves his wife. That's not a weakness. From what he's describing, loving your wife is a weakness. Do you know what is a weak man? Is a man that, like, let's say a man refuses to work, refuses to, you know what I'm trying to say, like, stand up as a man in ways that you're supposed to stand up as a man. That is what you call a weak man. Or a man will be say, a man that is not playing his role and providing for his household, even if him and his wife are working 50-50, he's leaving everything, he's not going to work because his wife is hardworking, he go just lazy, But a man loving his wife is not a weakness. A man listening to his wife is not weakness. Am I making sense? Another one I call weakness, a man that his parents control. A man that, even if a man that his wife controls, in the when you say control, you know what I mean, that, there are some men that their wives control. If a wife suggests something and is a bad idea, he will do it because I don't know how I allow, that's a weakness. If a wife suggests something that is bad, do this to your brother, don't talk to your family again, and you know that what your wife is saying is wrong, and you do it because I can't handle her, I don't want her trouble, that's a weak man. You understand? But a man loving his wife is not a weakness. A man explaining to his wife is not a weakness. A man trying to, co-run his house with his wife, seeing her as a partner, not someone that is a subject, is not a weakness. Right? Okay.
I'm not saying bitter. No. I'm not saying bitter. You understand? But I'm just trying to tell you that for some of them, it's not about that thing you did. It's not about it. He gets something where he go see inside you. She no go. They get something where maybe if he no see him, he go leave you go. Then he go meet another person, can't see that thing where they find inside you, inside that man. The man cheat past you, but he go stay with that one.
You mean if a woman sees something in you, regardless of how you're treating her, she's
Yeah,
going to stay?
because she be zombie.
I don't know what it is they see. I know be woman. But what I'm saying is a man should be a strong man. Don't be a weak man. Women don't like weak men.
If it is not weakness to go and have an affair, got pregnant outside, and is that not weakness? This video has gone longer than I planned. I had to. Okay, let me just.
If you are a strong man with boundaries, they will complain about you, but back of her mind, she loves you. If you see when they tell her friends about her husband, say this my husband, then a strong man. Nobody could see us. Once he enter now, he go see us. He go. They like him.
Imagine.
That one where anything where you do, no problem, let peace reign. They don't like that one.
Lies.
She go just they manage you. Think say a lot.
Maybe some women like difficult men, no, because what he's describing as a strong man is a difficult man that is unfaithful, that will do all this one, she go take him. Anything what you do, she go take him. Like she will tolerate in the name of love. So women they where they like where they into abusive marriages, but let's not deny it. It doesn't make it right.
Why? Women love strong men. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying beat her. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
So people don't get me wrong. It is a strong man that make you they beat them. No. But men who set boundaries, men who know their worth.
What is the boundary? Explain that boundary, make we understand that.
Men who are focused. Men who don't let.
If you are focused, how you take go end up with outside pregnancy? If you are really focused, should be for focus for your marriage.
Anything come between them and their focus.
Okay.
Love me, yes, love sweet. But you see that work where I go do tomorrow, I go do am. That work we go bring money for our table where they take run the whole family and they go do am.
Every woman likes that. Which woman doesn't like a man that is the determined man now? Which woman does not like a determined man that will go and bring money to feed the house? Even he said, don't know the meaning of boundary.
When it's time to we go love, but we will go work. When I come back from work, we love again.
Who doesn't want that?
Say, I love, make work wait.
This guy's more picky talk this one.
Chief,
now you go cry later.
Chief, why do you think that marriages are failing
right now?
You see the one to answer this question.
Everyone is coming to the internet to
when you don't fail,
to wail, to complain.
Okay, one of the reasons is also social media. All right, social media is giving people false, this kind of false perception. Okay, many people they inside house, but their eye they outside.
He's talking about himself. Oh, he was inside his house, but his eye they outside. That's what Belete enter outside. Though, okay.
Many
By their eye they outside, how do you mean?
You go to see what's in they post now. All these posts, and then you have 10,000 people telling you, oh, you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are this, you are that. You see them more concerned about those opinions and even making friendships with people who have those opinions instead of the one where they house. There's a lot of distraction. Social media is distracting a lot of people.
Is it really?
That's one. Well, yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Is it really that social media is distracting them, or some hidden problems are like they now have a reason, they now have a platform to come out with things that they have been going through, that they have been hiding because there has been no social media? Because these days, most of these stories is not even aside that okay, husband and wife they are fighting and everybody's seeing the gist. Most of all these stories, it's not like they cooked it up because of social media.
Okay.
It's what is happening in their life that they just happen to bring to social media. So is it really that it is that social media that is, causing a drift between them? Or social media is now a place where you can come out about what you are going through?
Guys, let me say something before he speaks, right? I want to say this. Don't put your marriage on social media. I would always say that one. Don't put your marriage on social media because people have opinions. So in a marriage, husband and wife, they have their opinions and they mix it together to make up their marriage. But when you put it on social media, millions and millions of people have opinions. So you're no longer handling two opinions of husband and wife to make the marriage work. You're now handling opinions of the people you don't even know. Imagine when even in-laws put too much mouth for your marriage. So your in-laws feel no reach 100 people. If it's too plenty, your aunties and uncles or whatever, they put mouth, they even spoil marriage. Not to talk of when people that do not know you People from all walks of life, people from all different cultures and whatever, they're going to shook mouth inside your marriage. It can destroy. These are for those that post their marriages. So it's different from what they are saying here. I wanted to use the opportunity to talk about it. Look at all the social media content creators where we say their own don't end. Marriages that looked beautiful, look that they were doing okay. Before you know, somebody will say, you're too beautiful to be married to this guy. Oh, your wife is so this. Your husband is this. Before you know, it go to enter the head. You go to stay inside the head. They stays. Before you know, you begin to look at your husband and say, people are saying you could have done better. Look at how beautiful you are. Look at the man you went to marry. You settled. You should have married a man that is more handsome, a man that is more this, a more. Before you know, you be the thing and say, it be like saying not true. You don't spoil your marriage with that. Oh, your wife is too lazy. She's always just sitting down. All she's just doing is this. Your wife is this. You're working too hard as a man. The thing that the man was doing joyfully, you no worry before. All of a sudden, too much. I wanted to address that aspect also, but let's listen to this other side, which this woman is making sense. Like some people are coming out and sharing their story because it already happened. No person even their marriage is not end because they put it on social media. It ended and then they came outside to talk about it. That one too is different.
See what I'm saying, huh? People will always go through things.
True.
Things will always happen. Even back in the days of our father, things they happen. But the way they went about it was different. These days, or well then, when things they happen, they go through things, huh? They go discuss matter. They go run to family. Call brother, call papa. See your things they happen, oh. Do you understand? How do we sort it out? These days, that style no day again. If it dey happen on social media, either they go look one girl or they look one boy picture for social media, rather than go fix matter with their house. The next thing, don't they dream as you go, they follow this one, they go. This person will be better than the one where I get for house. Rather than address matter.
Okay. You see, this is interesting. If you remember at the beginning, he said something about when person run out, there's a reason why somebody run out, you run out of the marriage and go and do something outside. Remember, he said it. People will not judge from the first 50% how it tastes start, how it they will judge from the other 50% the other way. They don't go know how it tastes start. Like basically nobody will just run out of a marriage. Remember, he said that before. Now he's not countering what he has said in a way, saying that instead where people go. From that one, he was basically explaining that he didn't just go out for no reason. Something happened at home, that's why he went out. Now he's not saying that people are too quick to run out. Run out instead of let me turn this. People are quick to run out instead of discuss it and handle it at home. You see how he's contradicting himself. That means him too. He should have discussed his issues at home rather than go outside. Okay.
I'm not blaming any gender, male or female.
Okay.
It's a problem for both. You understand? Meanwhile, if there was no social media, if all fix that matter.
Okay.
But from that scrolling, you don't they distract. The next thing that you see.
So if from what he was saying, there was a matter in his marriage that made him to go outside, from what he said before, he should have fixed his matter rather than go outside. You see, one thing I tell you about people about the truth. If you speak the truth, regardless, you don't go ever stumble. You understand? Now he's stumbling. He does not realize that he has countered what he has said before. Right? Instead of staying to fix his marriage, he went to play away match. Okay.
Yeah, where he believes he find past the one we get for house.
Okay.
Oh, you see what?
So you see, he get May for house. He went for Judy outside. You see?
One man where he believes he find. You understand? Respect for a man is non-negotiable. I say it all the time.
Respect for every human being deserves respect. You see, when people say respect for a man, respect a man, you go be like say it means disrespect a woman. Are you not going to respect your woman too? You see, in Nigerian context, people don't know what respect is. Respect is something you give to everybody. Like you treat everybody, house boy, house girl. In Nigeria, they have them with respect. You respect people. So people think is like, how do I say it? It's like, it's like who is older, who is in, how do I say it now? They mistake respect for something else. I don't have the word. Respect is something you give every single, you respect the laws of the land. You respect this, you respect that. Respect people's right to this, and let's say right of way. When you're driving, you respect people's right of way. Respect is something you apply to everything and everyone. But I don't know when they say respect. I don't understand. So as if he's a woman should respect her husband, but the man does not have to respect his wife. Does that make sense? But I think we misuse the word respect. We don't use it the right way when it comes to the real meaning of the word respect.
Respect for a man. Respect for a man is non-negotiable. Don't try to negotiate it. If it's not coming, it's not coming. Don't try to negotiate it. If it's not coming, it's not coming. That's all. You're trying to sort out, you are willing as the man. Wahala day, you dey try sort them out with your wife. She dey dodge. You know one talker. He dey dodge. Oh yeah, no problem. They go now. Yes, straight up.
So there's a lot of cheating going on the internet right now, social media. At least it helps us see it. With all this happening, do you think monogamy was a wrong idea?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
Let me tell you. See, we're Africans. Yeah? We're Africans. See the problem we did there. See the problem we made.
Both for women and men. Both for women and men.
How? I don't understand.
Monogamy is
for
monogamy
men
now.
and
If
women.
people are cheating up and down, women are cheating, men are cheating. Don't you think?
It's video is too long.
We are sick. Okay. Uyibo, na people where God create everybody.
Mhm.
Uyibo, na people where God creates with a certain kind of lifestyle.
So did God create 2 times? So God created Oyubo on one day and he created black on another day. Not be one man, one woman God create. So what is he saying? Oh, God created them, but not, we're supposed to be, I believe so Bible talking. We're all descendants from Adam and Eve. So when you can say, Oyubo, God create them like this, create Kini like this. Are we following the Bible or what?
We will be Africans. Now, some other people where God creates with our own different lifestyle. God in his infinite wisdom gave everybody. Just like they get lion, they get sheep. If a lion is trying to do like a sheep, he go to Mumwabi. Then me no be party. Our forefathers ran it then successfully. And it went well for them. If you can run it well.
It went well for the forefathers, not for the foremothers. The forefathers, a lot of our foremothers were single mothers, single parents. They were single, they were married but single. Because the man, sometimes, let me tell you what they do. When they don't tire, they treated women like properties you acquired. So when they don't tire for one, they'll just say they don't want this one. They'll just marry another one. The other one will just there for background. When they marry 4 wives, how many times the man, they reach some women turn for inside, but they never left because of stigmatization, because of oppression of women, because the women had no avenues to live. It's like somebody telling somebody in the olden days there was slavery. There was slavery and it was run properly. America, white people had slaves and their slaves were, everything was run. That time, their white men were men and then they were able to have slaves and the slaves respected their masters. I don't know what happened to the slaves of nowadays. They are now trying to claim rights. That is the mentality. People fought for their right to be free. That's why there's no longer slavery. Women today are speaking up and saying, we are not going to do that nonsense that they did in those days. That a woman will say, I'm married. They see your husband. You only do with the man that he prefers. So sometimes if the man does not like a woman, her own children go suffer the consequences. Go provide for those children. Women had no choice then, but they have a choice now. Using it to describe no makes sense.
Many women can actually marry a man and they are all comfortable and he's giving them what they all want and everybody is fine. Uyibo come from nowhere, can't tell us say na bad thing, na the crime, na sin. But the same person, the same Uyibo say make man, they marry man. That one no be sin.
Okay, be specific. This is the thing. Oyibo that came and preached to Africans. Now church people, Christianity, now I preach to Africans, say, what did they call her? You don't have more than one wife. They are going by what they practice, right? So when people say Oyibo, no. Christianity is the one that came and said this, right? So when you now say, they are not saying man can marry a man, it is not the Christianity that is saying it. It is this how do I say it now? Their society saying it. It is not Christianity that is saying it. So let's differentiate the two between Oyibo. Fine, Oyibo that came, we they confuse sometimes. There's missionaries that came and they were colonizers that came. There's some missionaries that came as Catholic priests and all these priests, and they stayed their lane. They fought against slavery too. They fought against a lot of things that the colonial masters did. So let me know they mixed the colonizers and the colonizers and the missionaries. So there's a difference there. Lord Lugard, for example, that came to Nigeria. Lord Lugard was not a missionary. He was not a priest. So let's move they mix and to suit our narrative.
They are not perfect people. That's my point. You understand? The Oyibo na Oyibo, they run their lives. We suppose run our own. I'm not saying we shouldn't pick certain. Because some people created by God where their body they white, our own blah, doesn't make them perfect. They also get fit, run them well. Run them well. Make sure that everybody is comfortable. Because now we then do and say
how you won't run polygamy well, in the sense that if you have several wives, you can never be with all these women. So women must miss out, no matter how they try to claim it. We talk about run and well. Okay, let me skip. The video is gotten way too long.
The same married men now get 10 girlfriends and hiding to do that.
Still doesn't make it right. Still doesn't make it right. Still don't make it right. Even some men that have 5 wives still have girlfriends. Anyway.
They go just wait for their turn.
You understand? Meanwhile, if Oyibo hadn't come, as they marry for they tell this one, I'll give you this or I'll give you that, but I go still, even as they come, this person go no say go. Do you understand what I'm saying? I can't say people who accept it are look, summary of what I'm saying.
Do what suits you.
Do what suits you.
You know that people watching this thing will say, you used to have a church.
What?
You used to have a church.
Church?
Yeah.
Which church you get?
They were Salvation
Ministries. You were
Which
the
church?
lead pastor.
Now ministry they do like
So you both style ministry.
No, wait, before
what I want to ask.
No, let's ask him who called him.
No, what I want to ask now.
No, let's ask him who called him.
What I want to ask is related to this topic that we are doing. Was this traditionalism now that you are practicing an excuse or an escape to validate?
That's how they so kill it. They give our traditional. I'm a traditionalist.
Other God, except God Almighty.
Thank you. Now the same God Almighty did for tradition. Against tradition, my village. Say, you see this tradition where they talk. I want to use Isaiah.
Don't forget, you can go to this podcast and watch the rest. I'm skipping all this.
What you call her? You got like this phone. Don't worry. 10 wives. You will see 500 women that will apply.
It's pop. Hey.
It makes sense. I didn't.
They were actually not okay, but our tradition did not prove it. Sure that everybody. What about if it has been like that because women were unable to speak up as to the fact that they were uncomfortable with, a man getting married to like 5 women, 4 women? What if they were actually not okay, but our tradition did not provide the chance for them to speak about it?
Okay, that also makes sense. I didn't live in that era, so I wouldn't know. I just know that there are still. Okay, let me even give you an example. If a rich man wants to marry 10 wives, you will see 500 women that will apply.
That is poverty. They are applying for the money, not for love. You see the difference? That's what we're still talking about. Women have gone into a lot of things because they were disadvantaged in society. If a woman should come out and she's a billionaire and she say, I want to marry 10 of you, come. Nigerian men that will come up with them plenty. So he's still speaking, and I don't think he realizes it. Women choosing it is out of poverty. See Regina Daniel, let me tell you guys, let's be honest. Anyway, from my opinion, Regina Daniel that married Nedwoko. Now she's doing post and addressing some things. She don't go there, she don't see the money don't tire her. She don't waka commode. Now she's not speaking and seeing that the money no be all. There are some things people do out of poverty. The question, will Dangote's daughter come out and marry a man that said, I want to marry 500 women because the person is rich? Look at, what's his name? This man now. Otedola copy, the girl they call copy, the father. Imagine copy now will not come and marry one man because the man say he's a billionaire and he say I want to marry 10 women. You think copy will come and queue? The money is not the issue for her. She'll be looking for a relationship with a man, not a way out of poverty. So all this one are trade by barter. Okay, I go marry you or give me money, make her come out from poverty. But he doesn't seem to realize when he's saying it.
Because they know they'll be comfortable there.
With money. Poverty.
But if na poor man won't do them, they no go come. They go say they cheat on us.
Okay.
I think this has answered your question.
Yeah. It's true salvation.
Because they don't go complain when money day, when everything is going well.
It's the money they are going for.
We can all live together. I know I'm the second wife, but we can live together. When that money finishes, you'll be cheating. He's cheating on me.
This true salvation ministry.
Yeah.
You presided over so.
You know, wait till you go tell people for Bible where they die. And from there leaks they enter. You may be the person who is wrong. She may be the person who is wrong. But if you don't address that issue, how will you know? I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to end it here. It's gotten way too long. It's 1 hour 40 something minutes. I've done this now. I'm going to end it here. So anyways, overall, I'm saying at least he has learned from, when he started, he was really trying to throw shades and address May in some ways. Here you can see how he avoided a lot of things, which makes sense. Is a more mature thing to do. Although I feel like he's indirectly made it look like when they asked him, did she do anything? And he's busting to laugh. It was making it indirectly look like, oh, there's something, but I don't want to say it. But his apology note shows us that he accepted that he was wrong. May didn't do anything to deserve it and all of that. At the end of the day, I really wish that, honestly, I'm the type that if it ends, I believe in wishing people well. Everybody stay your lane. No social media drama. Remember that you have children to raise. Him now, he has even younger children to raise. Focus on that. Move your own separate ways in peace and move on. It's not the end of the world. No be today marriage begin end. Start today, go end today. It don't happen. That is my own stand. It's when one person begin to oppress the other one, I'm not a fan of it. I don't know. It's gotten too long and I need to leave. I have things to do. Whatever your opinions are about this podcast, leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
If you're coming across me for the first time and you do not know, my name is Soma Akko. I'm a Nigerian that lived abroad for many years and visited Nigeria for the first time in a long time and fell in love with Nigeria and shared my Japada story. And as we speak, I now own a shortlet and I'm very close to the airport. If you're coming into Nigeria, you need somewhere to stay, contact me, the number on the screen. If you want to stay in my shortlet, it's going to be the cleanest shortlet you've ever been in. I'm not bragging, it's a statement of fact. There are people that have booked me. They actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up. I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable.
So this is the estate where my shortlet is. Guys, I'm telling you guys, especially Nigerians abroad that have this terrible image of Nigeria. Not all, some people. So when some of them have come to stay in my shortlet, they're like, wow. They're like, this will even fly past abroad. You understand? So it's important. Not just choose any shortlet. Make sure you choose a shortlet in a nice neighborhood, in a safe neighborhood, in a clean neighborhood. No all this lousy, noisy neighborhood. Very peaceful neighborhood. In this estate, you can go for a walk even at night if you want, because it is that safe. There are actually a lot of foreigners that stay in this estate, and you see them walking around comfortably. Contact our WhatsApp number now to book.
I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section, and if you want to Google it, it's SomaAkkoHealthyWeightLoss.com, because it's not just about losing weight but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's SomaAkkoHealthyWeightLoss.com. That is my website.
I know that I'm shortless. I know that I'm shortless. I know that I'm shortless. Best accommodation in the area. Best accommodation in the area. know that I'm shortly. I know that I'm shortly. I know that I'm shortly. Best accommodation in Nigeria. Best accommodation in Nigeria. Beautiful home. I know that I'm shortly. I know that I'm shortly. We pick you up from the airport. I know that I'm shortly. We show you around town. I know that I'm shortly. Yeah, we got you. I know that I'm shortly. 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 Best accommodation in Nigeria. Check in, check out, check. Loyalty and royalty, best of the best. Other hosts stay under duress. Charlotte's under stress. Say less.